What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more fighting. Link in the description in case you didn't see the knockout in the main event. As far as the UFC 190 undercard, it wasn't that great until we got to the co-main event and the main event, and those delivered epic stuff from Shogun versus Nogueira. I thought that was a good fight, a rematch over a decade later from the Pride days, and I thought it turned out to be better than expected. The first round was epic, where Shogun was clearly winning, lethal kicks, and all of a sudden he started getting rocked and it looked like he was going to get knocked out. But overall, I think Shogun was more consistent. As far as the main event, Ronda Rousey turned Bethe Correia into a poodle. Her nickname is the Pitbull, and she was turned into a poodle. I was looking forward to this fight, just really because of the build-up. Ronda Rousey, y'all can hate if you want, but I give credit where it's due, and she's a beast. She completely beat the dog shit out of Bethe Correia. Like, there's nothing else to say. And the worst thing about it is she said fucking armbar and beat her at her own game. Like a stand-up game, she's known, Bethe Correia is more known as a stand-up striker, kickboxer style. So a lot of people thought that Ronda Rousey, her claim to fame and what she's good at and what she goes for is not necessarily going for the KO, but submission, armbar submission, things like that. And Ronda Rousey said beforehand this was personal and I'm going to make her suffer. And she did that. Again, she could have easily probably did the armbar submission, but she wanted to make it a brawl, and she fought a more dangerous fight, which could be in the sport of any fighting sport. It could be dangerous because you don't want to get your emotions all riled up and let your emotions get the best of you, because you can make mistakes. But Ronda Rousey, everything she said she was going to do, she delivered. First round stoppage, she was just melting Bethe Correia, overwhelmed her, piled it on. She face planted when she hit the ground, and ultimately it was Bethe who had no chance and didn't do anything that she said she was going to do. She said Ronda Rousey was overrated and she's not mentally tough, and I mean, she got drilled. Like easy work, got drilled. And she's the one that ultimately, even before the fight, she was doing all kinds of like some kind of ceremony, Brazilian, and mugging her. And she did all this stuff for show and got the paycheck and got destroyed. Like, she got destroyed. So very impressive from Ronda Rousey. Me personally, I mean, she's backing up what she's saying. I have to respect an athlete like that. I would love the Chris Cyborg fight because you needed. Bethe Correia is not necessarily as strong, in my opinion, as Chris Cyborg. So you're going to have to get her respect. And Ronda Rousey, you could tell she was ragdolling her. She didn't respect her. So I think Chris Cyborg, not necessarily in terms of technique, but in terms of pure brute force and power, has the best chance of making it interesting at the very least. You know what I mean? And I don't know if Ronda Rousey would choose to brawl as much as she did with Correia. But I'm looking forward to that. They're talking about maybe making a Miesha Tate rematch. But based on what I've seen, I really don't see Tate beating her or the outcome being any different. If you watch UFC 190, what was your favorite fight? What do you think of Ronda Rousey? Definitely a star. I mean, she's putting on exciting performances. Salute to her for sharpening her knives and honing her skills and working on her craft. As far as Bethe Correia, she needs to go back to the drawing board and I guess watch what you say about people next time, because that was ugly. Ugh. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like my video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.